Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, February 10th.
I'm glad to hear you say that you perceive progress. That's what I want to do, and I want to keep pushing that needle, but it doesn't take you threatening my job to make me work harder.
Flagler Beach City Manager William Whitson was fired by the City Commission last night. The commission voted 4-1 to terminate Whitson's contract on April 10th. Whitson has faced criticism since he was hired in February of 2021 for dropping the ball on several projects and commission consensus items. He also faced criticism for the lack of progress in filling job positions and advertising for staffing. Commission Chair Ken Bryan was brutally honest on what he thinks of Whitson's job performance.
I see a lot of things around the city that is not getting done. That tells me that somebody's not doing their job. Falls on you. It's your job. I don't want to hear the excuse, I don't have people over here, I don't have people over there. They're not responding to me. They're not writing. I don't care. That's your job. If you don't do your job, you need to be gone.
The City Commission has scheduled a workshop to meet with potential interim city managers on Monday. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
Now is the time to plan and build our future together.
That's Palm Coast Mayor David Alfin giving his State of the City address yesterday. He says relationships between the city, Flagler Beach, Bunnell, and the county have never been stronger. He says last year the city and county worked together to align legislative priorities.
These priorities focus on public health and safety, community resiliency, infrastructure, conservation, and an open space. When city and county governments' priorities align, the state of Florida is more likely to recognize our collective needs and be supportive by awarding us more funding.
This year, Alfin says residents will see the beginning stages of Palm Coast's westward expansion.
Much like our nation's pioneers who advanced west to capture the opportunity for new land, likewise, Palm Coast residents will soon be looking west of US 1. The prospect of living the Florida dream in our abundant community will eventually draw folks to the new homes, services, and shopping that will be offered as we expand into this new frontier.
Mayor Alfin also announced that the Citizen of the Year in Palm Coast is Pastor Charles Solano.
Pastor Charlie has made an invaluable contribution through his work with the Grace Community Food Pantry and for initiating the first food-a-thon that raised over $500,000 for those in need in our community last year.
Pastor Solano was humbled by the honor.
It means a lot because who it's coming from? It's coming from the citizens of Palm Coast, the mayor of Palm Coast. It's coming from people that we help serve.
It's time for Operation Reckless in Flagler County.
The Flagler County Sheriff's Office, the Florida Highway Patrol, the Flagler Beach Police Department, and the Bunnell Police Department are coordinating enforcement efforts that focus on distracted driving, speeding, and intersection violations. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
We kicked off Operation Reckless. This will continue throughout 2023. I encourage drivers to obey the law. Do not aggressively drive, don't text and drive, or have distracted driving. Let's work together and we can make our roadways safer.
Sheriff Staley adds high visibility together with education and strict enforcement will be paramount to achieve the mission of reducing crashes within Flagler County. The goal, he says, of this once-monthly operation is to enhance the safety of all motorists on Flagler County roadways. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
The weekend is here and there's plenty of family fun to be had in Flagler County. This is Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids.
This morning, join the Flagler County Library as they host a baby story time. This is a half hour filled with stories, songs, interactive play, and more. Support local artists and crafters at this weekend's Flagler Beach Arts and Craft Fair. There will be stained glass, jewelry, photography, arts, and much more. Tomorrow, make plans to stop by Lowe's for a free monthly kids workshop. Your mini DIYer will love this Valentine's workshop as they build their own swan love note holder. A murder mystery dinner show fundraiser is taking place on Sunday, presented by Seawolf Privateers. Proceeds from this fundraiser go towards our local foster children. Michael's is hosting a free Sunday make break where your kids can make a watercolor heart frame just in time for Valentine's Day. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Lee Show with your WNZF local sports update.
Wrestling districts, Flagler County entered 14 wrestlers. All 14 advanced to regionals, 12 from Matanzas, 2 from FPC. Bulldogs finished 6th, the Pirates first. Coach Mike Freeze on his district champion Pirates.
These girls are laser focused. We've been winning all season. Really a team effort like it has been all year. That's what we expect to do, come in here, win a district title, and get as many girls to regions as we possibly can.
The Palm Coast Open continues at the Palm Coast Tennis Center. Singles quarterfinals at 10 a.m. today. 1 seed Francisco Comasana still in the hunt. Comasana will join fellow Argentinian Ignacio Monzon against Americans George Goldoff and Max Kiger in the doubles final this afternoon. Saturday singles semifinals and a free tennis clinic for kids 6 to 12 will be held at 9 a.m. The final will begin Sunday at 11. High school tennis, FPC defeats the alma mater. The girls won 8-0 against St. Augustine, the boys 4-3. District tournament basketball, both schools eliminated Tuesday. FPC falls to Bartram 62-41, Matanzas 65-50 to Winter Springs. Soccer season came to an end Wednesday in Football County. Horizon defeated Matanzas 2-0 in the first round of the playoffs. Boys weightlifting, Matanzas defeats Tokoi and Seabreeze Tuesday. Aiden Schisler and Cole Hash with school record lifts. Bulldogs split with Oakleaf, winning 47-39 in Olympic, falling 56-30 in traditional. Big lifts from Kobe Murphy and Nick Lillavoy. WNZF is your home for Super Bowl 57. The game will have a pair of firsts. Philadelphia's Jalen Hurts and Kansas City's Patrick Mahomes become the first African-American quarterbacks to meet. Mahomes on the significance.
It's special for us to be in this moment on this stage and be able to show where we've come as a league. This would be just the beginning of it, and we want to make sure that we set the stage for future generations to come.
Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce and his brother, Eagles lineman Jason, will become the first pair of brothers to play each other in the championship. Who does Travis think his mom's rooting for?
Oh, my mom's everything. I love her to death. Right now, I think she's kind of cheering for the Eagles because of her grandkids, but I know where her heart is.
Coverage begins Sunday at 3. We have local sports updates Mondays and Fridays. From the WNZF Sports Desk, I'm Mike Licio.
Watch the Flagler's Morning News video posted every weekday morning and stay informed in Flagler County. Facebook.com/newsradio WNZF.